We got 2 Masterbuilderized Lego models over here, but only 1 over here. So let's choose another one from the display wall. We got some dragons, a lemon, Duplo Man, but I actually think I'm gonna go with this one. So here we have a happy little frogman. And what I really like about this one is that it's built entirely sideways. All the studs are going out. When kids come to the attraction, they're often limited by time for their builds because they wanna go on the rides, do a class, do all sorts of other things. So this is a really effective way to get a lot of height into the model while not using a ton of pieces. I also like that they use a single teal piece for the water and it doubles as a stand. I start with this snot brick structure, which is fittingly for the nose. We want to transition from green to yellow, and then add some big frog eyes. Perfect. Now for the smile, they use this tire cover piece. I don't have that one on hand, and despite my best efforts, I can't find it in any of our brick mixes. So I don't know if they brought it from home or what, but I'm gonna try and replicate the vibe with 2 of these rounded corners, with a little red bar for the tongue, and then clip it right to the bottom. That's his voice. That's what he sounds like. Now, when I was choosing the model, another team member said this looks like a white judge's wig. I think it's called a barrister's wig. I don't know, I'm not British. But we're gonna run with that by adding some Unikitty tails, going 2 directions, and some claws on the back to finish it out. Very official. That's a perch the bench in Frog. A frog judge has a pretty wide body, so we build a broad torso using smooth tile and add some connection points for arms and legs. Looking good. After spending some time researching frog anatomy, I learned that frog limbs have thin joints but wide muscles. So a row of stud on all side bricks in 2 sizes create the segments of the arms, and then I'm going to attach them with just this tiny angled bar for maximum frog effect. I tried a few different methods of using actual frog pieces as the fingers, but they didn't look great, so I opted for just using the frog as a thumb. That's right, this species has thumbs. That's frog for hi, look at my thumbs. We build another, of course giving the judge a gavel, and create a similar design for the leg, making sure to color match and give them a wide stance. Get out of here. I don't finish the feet because our inspiration model is partially submerged. So we're going to do the same here. However, this is not the strongest design for legs. So we're going to reinforce it by adding this rock with 2 holes in it, and then attach these 2 clear bars to the back of the frog. And now these give us a sneaky little way to stand up our model. Add some lily pads, a couple of reeds in the back, and some scales of justice. And I think we're done. Presenting the Honorable Croak Ribbonson, Arbiter of Swamp Law. That's frog for all rise. I had a lot of fun making Croak Ribbonson, and I never would have thought to make a judge frog without this awesome inspiration model. So if this was your build, excellent work. I have a long day of jury discovery ahead of us.